Gas Network presents sports for the culture.
I'm here with the family.
Price, XXV, Double I,
Rome,
D-Melo,
Gruff Lion.
T-Buggy, man.
Just the greatest sports show on the planet. La Familia. Hope y'all ready for a ride.
Can't wait to hear what you guys got to say.
What up, everybody? Tuning in from wherever you're tuning in from. It's Gas Presents Sports for the Culture. I am your host for the evening. You call me Scruff. Man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. It's been the summertime, and you feel me? I ain't been plugged in like that, but you feel me? The NFL season is coming. But for now, the Olympics is on the center stage. Let's go ahead and introduce the fellas. Top right.
T-Boogie, man. Wash your ass, wash your hands. Just got back from 2 trips, man. So I'm a little tired, but I'm ready to talk some sports, man. I'm ready to jump into it, especially with these topics. It's stuff I want to talk about. So let's get it.
Yeah, facts. We're gonna hit you with the sports and the culture. It's gonna be a heavy culture day, I feel like. Bottom.
It's your boy D-Melo, and I just want to say, fuck the French committee for that bullshit that they pulled with the start of the opening of the Olympics, man. I don't appreciate that, but let me not digress. It's been a minute, guys. How y'all been?
What's up, man? Yeah, we been a little minute. But yeah, let's start with the Olympics, man. You feel me? The biggest thing going on in sports right now, for sure. Have y'all been watching the Olympics? What are y'all thoughts? I did see a little bit of glimpses, but I'm curious what y'all caught. G, I'm gonna start with you on this one.
With me so far, I've just been looking at the games I never knew we had. I didn't know skateboarding was a thing. I didn't know that fencing. Like, I think we have 2 teams in the fencing game in the women's side. I believe we won gold and silver in that side. There's a couple of things I didn't know that was going on with the modern Olympics. And besides the obvious, I think we doubted the U.S. basketball team way too much.
We'll see. It's
I don't know.
very early. Right now, USA is in 6th place in terms of. Oh wait, my bad. No, that's not right.
Yeah, we're in 6th place in terms of gold, but in medals overall, we're number 1.
Okay, but how do they really count that shit though?
So you're in first for how many gold you're in. So whatever. So Japan is number 1 because of their gold. They have more gold. They have 7.
So you trying to hit me with some minor league trophies type shit, huh?
In a sense, yes.
Because it says they 6 on the list, but I'm looking at. I seen they got 26 total medals, but I mean, I guess that counts, right? Does the bronzes count for something?
Yeah.
You sound too sure.
If you're not first, you're last. I only count the goals, man.
Yeah, T, what you caught any of the Olympics so far?
Very little, but I watch single person kayaking. That was interesting. It always amazed me how humans can just build stuff. Like, you just build a little river in the middle of nowhere, and just for the sake of a sport. I did watch some fencing. I watched France versus Italy, which was crazy competitive. Like, I guess that's some sort of fencing rivalry, but the beautiful building they were in. I don't know what that building is originally used for, but beautiful building. And the crowd was going crazy for it. And a black girl from France, she was the underdog, but she was winning, so that was cool. Other than that, couple table tennis. Table tennis is one of the craziest things to watch. Like, the speed and hand-eye coordination it takes to use that paddle and that tiny ball, man. Crazy work. And I watched a Japanese girl win the shooting, and she did it with so much swag. You know what I'm saying? If the zombies come, I need her next to me.
Okay. It's very interesting. Very interesting stuff y'all been watching. I gonna hold you, man. When it comes to the Olympics, I'm kind of a casual. I think that we all are, though. But I kind of gravitate towards the main shit. I saw the basketball the first round game, and I saw South Sudan kicking up, and I saw Simone Biles and the you know that competition, which was excellent. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed that, particularly because of the like previous years. You know what I'm saying? She got a lot of flack. You know what I'm saying? Last time around. You know what I'm saying? I can't recall. My memory is not the greatest. I don't recall. I don't recall exactly who it was that was giving her the flack. I know somebody here was, but I can't remember. But anyway, I'm happy for her. You know what I'm saying? I think she showed that. You could take a break. You know what I'm saying? You could check yourself. You know what I'm saying, and come back stronger. You know what I'm saying? Good work-life balance, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, she really does like a certain level of artistry with that, and I do enjoy that. But besides that, yeah, I haven't seen too much else. Not gonna lie to you. But I am looking forward to all the track and field events.
I think we all wait for track and field. I did watch a little swimming now that I'm thinking about it. I do want to see some diving, but I do want to shout out to Simone Biles, man, because I was hard on her. I'm pretty much hard on the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm more hard on those athletes because I think as a fan we should demand more from the people at the top, and she showed a lot of resilience. So shout out to Simone Biles, man, because I said she led the team down this time. This time she led the team to a goal. She got 8 goals. I think that's the most in women's gymnastics. She is the GOAT of all GOATs in women's gymnastics. So shout out to her, man. She got a hell of a story now. I hope she's selling movie rights. I think she's had maybe a movie, a documentary, but I hope she gets like a bigger major motion picture. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they could use like Flo Milli to play her or JT. So I don't know. But hopefully,
Flo Milli.
You know what I'm saying? One of the dark-skinned rappers, you know what I'm saying? Spice it up for me.
T, you had me there for a minute, and then you said you wanted a rapper to play Simone Biles. Like, come on, bro.
Well, them boys do look frail, bro.
I'm just trying to satisfy all bases here, man.
Oh.
Who I would like to see play Simone Biles in the movie would be Ryan Destiny.
Have no idea who that is.
Facts.
Damn, I don't be watching television, man. But yeah, Simone Biles, man. I knew it was somebody in here. She deserves that apology, with all due respect. But yeah, nah. So far the U.S. is hanging in there, and we shall see how things play out. Ultimately. Let's
I don't
keep
know,
pushing.
man. Before we head on
What?
to man, I need the fellas in the U.S. team side to start winning trophies, man. Because if you start looking on our medal counts, it's been the ladies that's been winning all these medals for most part. I think out of all 26, I think the fellas probably only won like 4, if that. It's the ladies that's been showing out for USA.
Well, maybe
Fellas
that
over here,
maybe
man,
there's
looking
something
like
there.
bums. I think the only team that's gonna win that's from the men's side is the basketball.
I don't believe that. I think maybe there's on to something there. Maybe the other countries ain't really putting their women in sports. Maybe they got them doing other stuff.
Hey, but I guess look what's happening to this place, man. And only women are winning. I don't know, man.
Hey, man.
Not surprising, to be honest.
I don't know, man.
Not surprising, man.
That's an interesting storyline, though. I wonder if that maintains throughout the course of the Olympics. That would be interesting to see if U.S. women just fared better than the rest of the world.
Yeah,
For reasons outside of sports. Because look at it.
They gotta do a lot.
Like in the Arab nations, I can't imagine they're letting the women do too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm no expert on this, but
nah, they definitely do they even have a team for what the Small Biles does? Because they wouldn't be sending their shorties out there wearing that.
that's what I'm saying, man. I ain't want to, speak on something I'm not too knowledgeable about, but it just kind of.
All I'm saying, out of the 4 goals we got, only the 1 comes from the men's side. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a small sample. G, with all due respect, that's a small sample size. But what about the other 27? What about those?
So,
do some counting.
The men only have so far 1 bronze in gymnastics. In the next, hold on, I'm trying. No, fencing. Let's see. Men have 1 bronze in fencing, so that's 2 in fencing. Skateboarding, the men have 2 in skateboarding, so that's what so far? That's 5, including that 1 gold in swimming. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have 12. 12 out of the 26. Still, the men need to pick the shit up. We're losing to other piss poor countries. The shit that Trump was talking about. We're losing to those countries. Where's the patriotism in this shit? It's bullshit. I'm an arrogant American, and I believe we should be winning most of these medals. Except for hockey, for most part.
I mean, hockey, soccer, baseball, we're not going to win.
They don't play baseball. We don't play baseball in the Olympics. And if we did, we'll be. No, that's where they had the World Classic. And this is prime baseball season right now. So every like Japan leagues, they ain't gonna send nobody out. America's not gonna send nobody out. That's why they push. That's why if you guys noticed, before the Olympics, they pushed the cup to get out. Those the European Cups, the Copa over here, American Copa. They pushed that to get pushed right before the Olympics start.
Interesting. Yeah, baseball's not a worldwide sport, so.
Yeah, but it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Bro, there's a thing called the World Cup, the World Series.
World Baseball Classic.
There you go, the Baseball Classic. But that's Japan. Who else is in there? Japan. I believe India's in there. All of
India ain't in no damn World Baseball Classic. We play
yes,
cricket.
They are. Y'all don't play cricket
bro.
only?
Nah, bro. I don't believe
Y'all
you.
do not just play cricket.
Nah. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Because I know the Japanese and the Asian folks out there play baseball. And I know the Latin Americans play baseball, because y'all love it. But I don't know about the African countries playing baseball. I don't know about the Europeans, playing baseball. I don't know the Caribbeans are playing. The Caribbeans maybe.
What do you mean? DR, Puerto Rico, that's Caribbean?
My bad.
There's no German Derek Jeter.
No.
You can't say that because the British sent out people for the World Classic.
Okay, the British. Okay, sure.
The Brits.
Yeah, there's only 16 teams that play in the World Baseball Classic. That's not the whole world, my brother. But anyway, this is.
And who are those 16 teams? Name those 16 teams.
You really don't make me do that?
I'm gonna be an asshole about it. Yes.
No, I don't got it. I don't have that information.
Well, can you at least name one of the odd teams?
No.
One of the ones you wouldn't expect.
Okay, fine. I found it. Canada, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Mexico. So, basically, like I said, mostly
the Czech
Latin,
Republic,
mostly Latin countries. Panama, Puerto Rico,
Australia.
Which, first of all, Puerto Rico is part of the U.S. But okay.
Nah, if you tell a Puerto Rican man that, he might cut you.
Venezuela, Japan, North Korea. Okay, they got the Czech Republic, Great Britain, South Korea. Czech Republic, Great Britain, Israel, Italy, Netherlands, and Australia. See, I knew it. There's no African teams represented. I knew it. And then you said India. I knew damn well India was playing in that shit. I was like, come on, bro. I'm like, no, bro. I know damn well India's not playing no world baseball.
I don't see why not. Cricket is
because they don't play because they don't play that shit, bro. Because America made it up, bro. And the only reason, and this is getting into some real philosophical shit, but the only reason those countries is playing baseball is because they value American shit more than their own shit. With all due respect, they look at American shit as I want to be like them. That's why, with all due respect to the Latin American countries on here, y'all the main ones, man. Y'all the main ones. Y'all the main ones that's trying to be like, oh, I want to go do the great American pastime. You know what I'm saying? Look at ain't nobody more patriotic than somebody that came from a Latin American country over to America, bro. They be wearing the American flags on their shirts and shit. Like, come on, man. It's true, bro. It's true. And Australia, don't get me started on Ben Simmons, bro. We already know what type of shit time he on. All he want to do is party like an American and date a Kardashian. These motherfuckers ain't shit, bro. Czech Republic, though, I'd like to see how they play. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah,
and then Israel, like, interesting, very interesting.
Israel makes sense.
Yeah.
Another American.
The Italian baseball team over here, you feel me?
Czech Republic. That's probably like blasphemy. Like probably a black sheep.
And the fact that they using Puerto Rico as their own team, bro, they fluffing it up, bro. It's crazy.
First of all, Puerto Ricans don't think they're American.
It don't matter.
Yeah. That's true. You're right though, because they are representing themselves in the Olympics as well. You're right about that.
If somebody drops a bomb on them, are they going to defend themselves?
I don't think they have an army.
Hell no.
Exactly. So they better stop playing and get in line. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Puerto Rico kind of like the Iron Islands.
That's a good comparison.
Like they on their own until they need some shit.
That's a good comparison.
Word. But yeah, let's keep it pushing, man. Olympics been fun. Racially profiling other countries is fun. But yeah, let's get into the. I'm just fucking with Geraldo, man. You know what I'm saying. I know you love American baseball.
Yo, pause. Fuck you. My bad. This ain't cricket.
Anyway, so yeah, man. Honestly, the most exciting thing going on in the sports right now is the Dance of the Dragons. And with all due respect, bro.
Black versus green.
We got undrafted free agents getting signed to Team Black, bro. That's what's going down, bro. We had a first G League to the pros. You feel me? With Adam of Hull. You feel me? Getting his dragon, Sea Smoke, formerly of what's my name? Valerian, Lanor, Valerian, who's lost at sea, out there with the lustiest of the boys. Left the station, left Sea Smoke out there with nothing to do, and then he said, "Fuck it, I'm about to go find me somebody." And he found the closest thing he could find. And it's interesting the selection of these dragons. You feel me? That was interesting. So we got Adam of Hull. Then we got this guy named Hugh Hammer, who I really enjoyed how they just kind of like planted these characters. Because these characters were actually in earlier episodes. Like he was the blacksmith that was talking to Aegon, saying they needed money to pay for the weapons. And he was starving his child, on the word of Aegon, thinking that he was going to get that check, but he never got the check. And then he had to, then he had to beat somebody ass for some bread. You feel me? And fish. And that's what I knew. I said, "Damn, Hugh the Hammer. And the only reason I knew is because I had a closed captioning on when I first seen him, and the first time he appeared. And I was like, Hugh the Hammer. I'm like, nah, that's somebody. I know who that is. That's somebody, Hugh Hammer. Anyway, so he ended up getting on the Vermithor. You feel me? Well, apparently this is all very interesting to me, but apparently his mother was Daemon and Viserys's sister, who was a whore. Who they sent her off to be a whore. Basically, they disowned her, and that's her son. Apparently,
He was tooting it up in Flea Bottom.
Yeah. So Jaehaerys's former dragon bonds with Hugh the Hammer, who's his grandson, essentially, a bastard grandson. And then, last but not least, was the dude named, what's his name? Ulf. Yeah, that dude was the least. I didn't know shit about him, but he came out of nowhere, and he was out here on some drunken, just got lucky shit, and he thought he was gonna get ate, and dragon ended up fucking with him. Was a Silverwing. I forget. I don't know what's his face's lineage, but I believe that dragon belonged to a queen somewhere, Queen Alicent or something like that. Not to be confused with Alicent, but anyway. But yeah, a lot happened in this episode, man. What are your thoughts about the last episode, the Dragon Riders? The books call them
Dragon Seeds.
Dragon Seeds, yeah, that's what they call them. Yeah. What are your thoughts on all that?
I thought it was interesting that coming from Game of Thrones, right? You assume that you had to be a Targaryen, like full-blooded or at least half-blooded. You know what I'm saying? A good percentage of blood Targaryen to ride a dragon.
Yeah.
Now it's looking like either that's a complete lie or you just need some blood from a house that rode dragons back in old Valyria, where, you know what I'm saying? So it's more dragon seeds out there, but people just don't know their lineages.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of crazy. I still don't, it ain't worth the risk. From what I've seen,
the percentages is low.
You
You're
literally playing fire.
Yeah, it really is. But I think one thing with Adam of Hope, there is something to be said there with him, because yes, he is allegedly supposed to be the bastard son of the Sea Snake, right? But the Sea Snake is a Valyrian, and they are the blood of old Valyria, right? So they've mated with the Targaryens for many years. So there's Targaryen blood within their lineage, or something like that.
His family is from Old Valyria, but they were always like in the water. Like they didn't have dragons. He's not from a house that had dragons.
Nah, his house didn't have dragons, but they married with Targaryens before.
I thought they were alluding to that his mother could have possibly been a Targaryen bastard.
They kind of did allude to that, but it wasn't. It was unclear.
Okay.
They did know, because he was like, I admit I didn't know about your mother, but at the same time, that boy's black as shit. Like, you feel me?
Hey, yo.
Come on, bro. We just try to do the math here, bro. Like, like Baela and Rhaena is a certain level of, color scale. You feel me? So like, Sea Snake, he black, bro.
Those your kids.
Adam, he black, bro. That's a black on black baby, with all due respect. You feel me? And like, not even like light, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I maybe there's a potential there, but regardless, maybe the dragon just sent some similar blood. You feel me? Because he was rocking with Laenor. You feel me? Who was half Targaryen, and then you know, he was lonely for a minute, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just rock with the Valerian half."
Does this mean that Laenor is dead?
They said that, but I mean, I watched some of these like podcasts around this shit. They suggest that, but it's not. It's not made clear.
I was just saying, can a dragon have two riders? Like,
I guess not. And then another thing that crossed my head is like, it really sucks that Rhaenyra and Jace got these puny ass dragons. Like, out of all the dragons that you choose to bond with, you gonna bond with this little, you feel me, little starter dragon? Like, that's fucked up. Like, and you got Vermithor down there, and like you over here just, you know, like I guess you can't cheat on your dragon, but
I mean, but I guess at the end of the day, like, your dragon will grow up. Now, maybe you don't get to ride the dragon at its full size, but also when you're not in war times, the dragon is almost like a pet.
Yeah, nah, but also like some dragons just are bigger than others, you know.
Way
like
bigger.
Vhagar big as shit, and there is one bigger than Vhagar. I heard from like reading and shit. I forget his name, Balerion or something like that.
Balerion the Black Dread. That's the dragon that
the cannibal.
No. Balerion is the dragon that Aegon conquered Westeros on, and they say Vhagar is like the closest to his size.
Right. But yeah, it's all very interesting. Ultimately, I kind of do know what's going to happen, just because, you know, it is based on the book. But there are some interesting things with them happening.
My boy be in the Reddits.
Yeah, I'll be in the Reddits. Also have the books, you know, here. I didn't read them all, but maybe after this season I will. But it's been good, man. It's been good. What are your other thoughts on this whole thing, man? How y'all feel about? I feel like Hugh the Hammer is an interesting one from what I've read, because he ends up playing a big part in the rest of the war.
I mean, he got a dog of a dragon and
for
a
real
dog personality. But to me, my favorite part of this episode, aside from the dragons, was my man from House Tully, Oscar Tully, went crazy. Like.
Yeah.
I thought he was this little meek kid. Nah, buddy, my man, he talked like a true ruler. Like he gave me that true Game of Thrones feel. Like, you say what? Okay, we're gonna do this, but nah, you're gonna do this.
Yeah. Yep. And you know, R.I.P. to Blackwood or whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah. Something Christian Blackwood or something lost his head.
Now, if you remember from the first season, that was the dude when they were all competing for Rhaenyra's hand. That he was like the little scrawny dude.
Yeah,
and they were like they were trying to joke on him, and he was like, he was like, "What you say, motherfucker?"
Look, he thorough.
That shit hilarious, bro. But yeah, and then other thing that's interesting to me is the what's going on with Rhaena. I always was intrigued by her character. Her character's kind of basic, to be honest, because you know she really doesn't have much thoughts other than her only, like, with all due respect, the writers could have did a little bit more with Rhaena. Like, her only thoughts in life since like beginning of birth have been, why don't I have a dragon? Like, the whole time. That's like her only lines have been, why do I have a dragon? Or looking all sad and like she about to cry and shit. But it seemed like she about to get a dragon, is what it seemed like. It looked like she about to go get that wild dragon.
What's her sister's name?
Baela the Brave.
Okay. I mean, it's looking like it went from Vhagar got, you know what I'm saying, the Greens got the upper hand, to now it's like, bro, I don't know how you beat that many dragons.
That's a lot of dragons, bro.
And Vhagar was struggling with
Meleys.
Yeah,
with her dragon.
Yeah, Meleys is pretty big though.
And battle tested. So, but still, I mean, I imagine if you want to win now, you can't go looking for a fight. You better get them big crossbows and try to shoot. Like, look, when my man Oath was flying around like an imbecile, they was getting ready to shoot him.
Yo, word. My man didn't know where the fuck he was going.
He took that joint to King's Landing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go back home.
And the funny thing about that is, I mean, I you know, like if you look at the maps, you know, that King's Landing and Dragonstone are close as hell together, bro.
Yeah.
They close as hell, bro. Like they you know, short distance, like a bay. You feel me? I think the only thing in between them is like a bay, if I'm not mistaken. Blackwater Bay, maybe. But yeah, bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Motherfucker just he ended up somehow ended up all the way out there, and then you feel me, flying over. He done provoked the motherfucking the wrong motherfucker. You feel me?
Look, if he was by himself, it was gonna be a wrap for him.
Yeah, but that shit is crazy. That's the first time I was like, bruh, Cuz didn't waste no time. As soon as he seen that dragon in there, he got on his horse. He done got out the castle. Like, I would just looked out the window and said, oh, damn, somebody riding the dragon. He was like, nah, yeah.
Hey, the joint that made me think was when he was like, flee. I'm like, what is he looking at? What you mean flee? Oh, all right. They over there posted up.
Yeah, he seen them other dragons. They had what, 3, 4 dragons?
Yeah, posted too. Not even riding, just standing like, what's good?
Yeah, it was 3 actually. There was 1 in the back. Shit,
crazy.
Yeah, so 3-on-1 would have been a tough situation for Vhagar to vet.
Crazy. But also, it seemed like he don't really have full control over Vhagar.
Vhagar has his moments, yeah. Well, none of them do.
He had to wrap it around and try to turn him.
Yeah, he had to pull his neck, bro. It's shit crazy. You know what really blows my mind about the whole shit when I be watching this, especially when I'm seeing like how he was steering them and shit. Daenerys did all that shit without no chair, bro. She ain't have no chair,
no training,
no saddle, no handlebars. You feel me? These cats got, you know, they got a whole, you know, they done enrolled the bastards in the Dragon Rider Academy, bro.
But also, Daenerys struggled to control Drogon a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows how she would have fared dragon versus dragon? She had the advantage.
Yeah. Well, that's true because she was the only one that had dragons, except for at the end.
I was going to say she had 3 of them things, that's crazy.
Yeah, and well, that's the thing. And we talked about the dragon bonding process. You know, Jon Snow rode a dragon, and he's a bastard, but he is a half Targaryen, right?
But he's not a bastard. It was a
he's not. Correct, but he's still, regardless, he's not a full-blooded Targaryen. So him riding a dragon would be equivalent of Jace riding a dragon.
He was a bastard Stark, technically. Or
Laenor riding a dragon. He's a half Targaryen. So that's what I'm saying. It seems like the minimum is like 25% Targaryen.
Bro, you know what blows my mind about this show? How do you write stories from like before Westeros was a thing to Westeros getting conquered, all the way up to this legend of fire and ice for it to be Jon Snow, like crazy amount of writing and detail and plotting out to make it all make sense.
Yeah, all for that.
A lot of shrooms, my man. A lot of ecstasy, a lot of shrooms. That's the only explanation I could have.
No, definitely not, bro. Dude just got vivid, wild imagination.
Like the side characters matter. The lineages matter. It's crazy. Like,
no, they be doing a good job too with it, bro. Like when you was talking about the Tully dude, he definitely has similar energy to Catherine Tully. Or
that's what I'm saying. Like
Catherine Stark, you feel me? Or Catelyn, I should say. Yeah, they definitely similar, you know. And when you see Daenerys and you see Rhaenyra, you see this, they kind of similar. You feel me? There's something there, bro. Something there.
I mean, they went Bran the Builder, the Three-Eyed Raven, like to weave all these stories into one big story is probably one of the
Crazy.
best. I
Definitely
mean,
the best universe ever created, outside
least-
of like the one God created. But
that's number 2 is right there.
that's the only one. Number one is the one I want. But then, like as far as fictional universes go, top.
I'm partial to the Red Dead Redemption universe. That's crazy too, but this is something different, man.
I never played it. Is that any good?
Bruh, I don't know why they haven't made a movie, because the movies would be just as big as Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Like the movie or a show. Oh my goodness. Amazing games though. Amazing games. But yeah. I'm enjoying this. Like the one thing I do like about this season, it just seems to get progressively better. Each episode is like, it's giving me more and more and more. But what I can't understand is this. It's supposedly going to be about 3 or 4 seasons. Like I don't know how they're going to get 3 or 4 seasons out of this.
I see it.
3 got cleared, but they're saying 4 may not happen.
Okay,
I see it though. I see it. I hope they don't like fuck it up. With all due respect, like if they end up with 3 or 4 or whatever, maybe it's going to be. I could see them doing a thing where they split this last season into 2, but they're doing a good job dragging it out, bro. Because like technically we are at war, but we're still in like the early stages of war, bro. Very early stages, right? Like we're in like the first early stages of war, because the battles were just one-on-ones. They weren't like we had one full-blown battle, right, and then a couple dragon on dragon encounters. You feel me? So it's not full war yet. Like it's not like
Yeah, so we got some epic episodes coming up.
So
season
next
3
week is the
about to
last
go
episode.
crazy. Yeah. So next week is this finale, which is sad, man. I mean, I guess preseason football gonna be coming back soon. But that's sad. I guess I gotta start watching sports again. But yeah, season 3 about to go crazy, bro. Season 3 about to be season 3. They need to like kill season 3 the way that they didn't kill the final season of Game of Thrones, the original.
Yeah, gotta land it. They gotta land it.
Yeah, they gotta kill this joint, bro. Because there's a lot going on, bro. Between Aegon's character,
I mean, between Aegon, Aemon, Rhaenyra, Daemon. I mean, I just saw Alicent just. I don't know what she was trying to do. Like just float in the lake.
They're basically she's having some mental health issues.
Oh my gosh.
Legit.
She went out there to off herself.
Yeah. Well, not exactly, but she was like she's basically going through it. She's thinking about life. She has to go to her happy place.
She realized she don't matter.
She ain't shit. Yeah, she started all this shit, and now she ain't shit. They cast her to the side. So you're just a woman.
Which is crazy to turn the wheels to get all this nonsense and violence going.
She started it.
Right. And Rhaenyra tried to end it.
Yeah, well, it was Alicent was right. It's gone too far. It's past her.
That's crazy. Now that you say it, that's enough to make a person have some sort of mental break. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ultimately, like I know where some of this shit is heading. So, like, I see the writing on the wall for certain characters, like like Alicent, and I mean, I'm curious. I am curious to see what life the life of Aegon will look like, because right now he barely look human right now.
But he's still flame broiled.
Yeah.
Bro, he out there looking crazy, bro. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens to him, bro. But I already know. Where all this is. I already know where all this is going. That's the sad thing. But I don't know, man. It just really goes to think, like, I think they said that this is like the downfall of House Targaryen. And maybe it is. They got people riding these different dragons and shit, and they they killed a whole bunch of the dragons off. And after this war, supposedly, there's only like one dragon left, and then they go away for a while. You know what I mean?
Which, yeah, I mean, because we start Game of Thrones with no dragons, so I pretty much know, like, it's got to be a lot of death and destruction to get to that point. And when they keep comparing the dragons to nukes, in a nuclear war, that happens fast. Like, so I don't think it'll be battle. But I do want to see it. Like, but that's what I'm saying. It's crazy because where it's going, but I want to see where this thing ends, because if the Targaryen house was the only ones that made it out of Valyria as dragon riders, I want to know, do the Targaryens take the throne at the end? And also, I saw something today that was interesting. I never thought about this. It was something like, would you want to see a storyline on what modern Westeros would look like? And I thought, damn, that's crazy. Like, you have Westeros today's times. Crazy.
I don't think I would want to see that.
I would want to see it. I still want to see Starks and Targaryens and still magic, but now we have cars and things like that.
Fair enough. All right. Y'all still want to do that fantasy football top 5 running backs and close it out?
I don't know if y'all ready.
I mean, I don't know if I got 5 that I'm willing to share.
All right, let's save that for another show then. We ran a good 42 minutes. I think that's a respectable run.
Take if you're smart, if you're in the league with me, take Miles Sanders. Take Brian Robinson. I think that's his name, the guy from the Commanders.
Yeah, get you J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah. If you're in the league with me,
actually, the funny thing about that is that's your boy. Actually,
J.K. is my guy, and I'm thinking about he's in San Diego, right?
Yeah, I already got a feeling you're gonna be like, yeah, man. I just gotta give him one more try.
Greg Roman back with his boy.
Yeah, one of them was gonna hit, and if I had to put my money on it, I would put it on Gus, but that's just me. All right, we can table that for a different night, man. We ran a respectable 43-minute run. That's almost a whole NBA game, man.
Let's do that next show though. I do want to talk fantasy. Multiple spots.
One thing about fantasy is that they really good for boosting a few guys. Like, they really do that shit every year, bro. It's just like the projected youth thing, And they sleeping on a few guys too. But I guess that's what the value is in fantasy football. But that's what it's all about. But all right, fellas, good talk. Y'all know how we end every show.